live with another reading. Okay, so this collective tarot message is about you, family, whoever, whatever beautiful soul has found this here, whichever person this is for. You are gaining a higher perspective, you're gaining a higher view and a new mindset. Okay, so this last week could have been very, very tense, very very much so themed around friction. But this was actually fire that was fueling you for what's coming next. What's coming next in life, the next phase, the next year into 2026 is going to involve you carrying that fire, carrying that flame, and allowing yourself to feel more free, to feel more authentic. Maybe some of you, this was a lifetime to get to this point where you really feel you are ready to fight for what's yours. And this could be in any way. Maybe the fight is just waking up and getting it done. Maybe the fight is nobody knowing what you go through mentally, the friction, frustration, the battles that you face, and still being able to wake up, give love to others while still being receptive and keeping your heart open. And let me tell you, that's a feat in itself. That is a beautiful achievement. If you are able to stay receptive to others at this time, family, whoever this collective tarot reading may have found, and you're still able to protect yourself at the same time, that's a beautiful balance of your masculine and feminine at play. Because femininity is about receptivity, receiving the divine's information through everything around us in our environment. It's giving Empress energy. Okay. Masculinity is about how we project our energy, actions, and intentions into the world. Okay. So you're learning to balance this within yourself. I want you to know that the owl is coming through heavily. I saw two different occasions, not in real life, but just online and TV, where an owl was present and hopped on somebody's shoulder. And I really felt resonant with it. It didn't feel like I was just looking at a reading. I mean, looking at a video. It felt like I was looking at some sort of sign or symbolic, clip that was going to carry me over to the message. And it's funny because we then pulled an owl here. I only pulled 3 oracle cards just to gather the information of what this reading would be about, but I'm going to be pulling from these 2 tarot decks as well today. Okay, just to kind of show y'all what I'm using. So we got smoke and mirrors here. There is definitely some confusion, y'all. If this reading resonates and you would like to get more free information here, as much as I have services that you got to pay for and all that when you book a reading, and I'll talk to y'all about the links below for that. Definitely, you can still use that same link below to go add me on Instagram, okay, where you can also get more free live tarot messages, as well as I drop reels all the time. 2 to 3 minute readings are my favorite anyway, so I'm dropping stuff like that a lot. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank you for commenting. Comments are so important on this channel so we can really see who, we're talking to and the messages that I'm giving from my spirit team, my angels, and the Most High God here. So hello, everybody in the chat. Hey, 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 I see you. There's definitely some type of confusing and confusion energy. It's funny, that word has been hard to say all day. Like everything else has been flowing great, but the moment I start to talk about confusion, even now, like paused again, like for some reason there was something that occurred, maybe just within yourself. Maybe it was an energy, a wave of vibes that you were feeling like, what the fuck is going on? You may have asked yourself that the last couple hours or last couple of days. Why do I feel like I'm suddenly rethinking my job, rethinking my life, rethinking my passions and my endeavors and ventures right now, even my thoughts, philosophies, and beliefs? You could have definitely been engaging with that energy a lot more because you are changing, you're evolving. So what you believed maybe 2 years ago has maybe evolved, and you're now integrating those new aspects because your beliefs are the core of what you manifest. Your subconscious is actually manifesting what you believe every day. So you believe you're an amazing person, that you give love to others, and that you also receive that love back in some way, shape, or form. And if that's a belief, your whole life is going to correlate around that energy. So it's so important to adopt new beliefs that really cater to what is going to help you give your best self, your best heart forward, but while still protecting your mind and your body. Okay. And if y'all do have any private messages, questions, you can always book me for a reading. My prices, information, everything is below. One link tree will give you all access to the tarot menu, how to book a call, payment methods, donation methods, and my Instagram channel as well. Let's pull some tarot here. With this higher view owl energy, I really feel like you have gained such a brand new perspective. I'm really happy that I took time with grounding into this energy and then coming today to give this message. Also, this could be symbolic. You could be thinking it's one day, for instance, you're like, oh, it's Wednesday, I'm good. And then it's low key Thursday. And you're like, whoa, you check your phone, you check the calendar, you're like, how did I think it was a whole other day? Because I'm so good with, like, just being on top of those things. But you're jumping timelines, y'all. You're literally to new doors that God opening up for you. It's only by the grace of God that these doors are opening up, because God knows exactly what needs to open for you and what needs to close. So all of these smoke and mirrors, whatever has been making you feel confusing, okay, or confused in some way, is actually showing you where to gain more clarity when you trust your own intuition. Like if a person is confusing you because you low key feel like they're not giving you the truth, or they're just not giving you everything of what you're really asking for. And this could be for any type of occasion that feels appropriate, right? You can't force things out of people. But let's say there's some you've really asked from someone and you're just not getting that information. That confusion in itself that they're giving you should tell you everything you need to know about who you're dealing with, because no one who loves you is going to constantly leave you there. They're going to find a reason, a way, right? If there's a will, there is a way that they're going to find that. I'm hearing the word here starts with the C. I'm hearing the word comprehension as well. I'm hearing the word congruent as well. These are totally off topic, by the way. Words come in as I'm channeling, because I also channel without the cards. Okay. The cards just help gear the energy for y'all and the storyline too. But there is something here about finding in understanding, or some sort of comprehension is really the word that keeps coming through here. It's like spirit is interrupting the flow to give those words for somebody very specifically here. Definitely, if someone wants to comprehend, they're going to do so. They're like, in other words, there's this saying that's coming through. Adults know exactly what they're doing. It's like literally is what I'm getting here in that situation. Someone who really wants you to feel clear is going to work their hardest to just have a conversation with you, make the time for it. Even if the person's busy and they're always doing things, they're going to sit down and be like, yeah, let's definitely get to the bottom of this situation, because I want to move forward with you. Or this could be at work, this could be platonic in any way. Thank you, Angry Otter. I appreciate you for that. This is a live tarot message for my subscribers, followers, viewers, and supporters, or anybody who wants to become one, okay? That's why the live chat is open, for just the love. Smoke and mirrors here. And then I'm going to talk to y'all about this energy that I read. I know I go by Rose, but when I pull the Rose's Kiss, this is different. This is like spirit really and the ladybug here is also telling me that there's an element of luck. There's an element of fortune here. I really feel like you are embodying what Jupiter really, really stands by. Expansion through the philosophy, through your belief systems, learning to speak your wisdom out in a clear way, because you could be as wise as you want to be, wise as you can be, right? But if you're not learning new ways to convert that wisdom into tangible nuggets for people that are younger than you, people that are your age or older than you, you have to learn to give it in a way that is received depending on the age level, depending on the experience in front of you, right? Just like if you're a trainer at a job and you're training somebody who's very new, you can't just tell them, oh, where building B is. They're like, actually, no, I don't know where anything is. That's why I'm training. I need you to show me, So you're learning how to teach, basically, is what I'm getting here in a whole new way. This is really dope. 1010 coming through. That's really dope, y'all. So I do see that something has pivoted, something has changed here. Your mindset has changed very quickly. That's also what is in the title here. Yes, you've gained a higher view, but you've also gained a new mindset. The way you view things is totally different, because you truly have expanded. Your way of learning, your way of receiving is expanding. This is really cool. It's like Someone who's constantly closed-minded because they believe one thing is never going to open up to a bunch of authentic people, because they're going to feel like all these other authentic viewpoints and lives are going to ruin what I have going on and what I believe. But someone who really embodies something doesn't worry about that, because they know what they know. They're set, they are firm and foundationally aligned with what they believe. So they're able to be around other people who are completely different. That is true authenticity and true leadership and sovereignty. You're not worried because you truly have a strong grounding. You're only worried if you need everything to cater to your belief. Otherwise, you freaking combust. You know what I'm saying? And that would be the sign of someone who's very immature. Long story short, very, very mature souls know that everyone comes from a different walk of life and everyone believes all types of different things. We have to learn to love that about other people, because us being different, all of us being different from each other, is how we learn, how there are different books, different resources, and different ways and tools to, instead of one way to do everything. That would be so freaking boring. The world is meant to be a place for creation to thrive. And that's what you're here to be an ambassador of here. There's some sort of sadness, though, I feel like, that you're gaining a higher perspective about, because the Five of Cups came out here to clarify a higher view. So I feel like it was through loss this year, it was through grief, it was through some of the most, I mean, you may have really not have thought these situations were going to be things that you ever had to work around or deal with, but you did it. And I want you to know that you did it. 1010 is coming through here on my channel while I'm giving this live message. So someone said it in the chat, but it's also coming up here again. Also 11 and 44. Let me know if you see a lot of 10s, a lot of 11s, or a lot of 44s in your, it could be anywhere, your daily living. It could be on receipts, it could be on a car, it could be, I always tell people the numbers will find you in ways that are like not even practical. You'll just be walking down the street and see a huge 44 just put on a wall, and you're like, I'm definitely meant to be seeing this number. It's showing up in ways that are so unrealistic, like, but at the end of the day, very realistic, because what's meant to find you will find you. Big 1111, I love to see you here. You're one of my day ones on this channel. There's thousands of people that follow and subscribe to this channel, but to see some of y'all that have been here since day one, since I just said, you know what, let me start a new YouTube and just start putting these messages out, like, it's so beautiful to see y'all still here. Yeah, 444 is a big number as well. Definitely about you being protected while you're being shifted into a new space for resources to find you. So that's why the angels show up through that number, because they're like, we ain't gonna let nobody touch you, because you're meant to receive happiness, goodness, and joy, especially when you believe it. Because if you believe that you deserve that, who the F is gonna tell you that you don't? And who are you gonna actually believe when they tell you you don't deserve that? You're gonna be like, then go away. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if anyone ever comes on these chats and they try to be crazy, I boot them out and we continue, because we're not here to keep going back and forth anymore. That's the old way. That's the way before you actually know and you're aware to the fact that you do not have to respond, you do not have to interact, and you do not have to go back and forth with any energy, people, place, thing, spirit, job, structure, organization, institute, whatever it may be. If it's only bringing negativity and it wants to see you draw down to that negativity, boot it out, block it immediately, y'all. That's the message that's also coming through here. And never look back. Never feel bad about that, because you're only protecting your peace, God's love, and you want to keep moving that forward. You can't do that with 10 people around you who only want to see you fail, period. So if you got to remove yourself or allow God to break whatever needs to break in order to remove you, that might be the heartbreaking grief that y'all have went through this year. And you're like, what? Like, why did God destroy that? Why was that destroyed? And it's only destroyed, that tower moment is really what I'm talking about, is only there when it's not built off of something that was ever going to be for you. So God removes you and lets you see that thing fall, because sometimes we have to be a witness, you know what I'm saying, to the fact that this whole foundation I thought I had built was really never going to be for me. It was going to fall on me the moment that it came down, you know, from a quote unquote, figuratively speaking, powerful storm, knocks down the tower. I'm figuratively speaking, y'all, right? The tower can just be a foundation you built with anything, anyone. If it comes and breaks down, y'all, that is by divine design. That is by divine design. You can spend time being angry, or you can use that anger to channel into focus, clarity, and discipline. Oh, I love that this is coming up because we have Capricorn, we have Mars in Capricorn now. The moon is in Capricorn. And let me let y'all know the sun's about to be in Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn myself. I'm about to be celebrating my birthday season with all of my other sea goats. Shout out to all the Capricorn December and January period. Shout out to the Sagittarius is wrapping up your birthdays. Okay, if y'all want to donate to the channel throughout this season, it'll definitely go to my birthday vibes. Okay, so thank y'all for all the love. The links will be down below for all that. With the sun here, also expect a lot of Capricorn readings. This is prominently a Capricorn channel, so you're always going to get Capricorn messages here for sure, but I do collective tarot messages too. So the sun is here with Rose's kiss. I'm telling you, this felt like God giving you some type of love, like a hug, a tap on the shoulder, a rub on your back. Like when God provides you this beautiful kiss, you feel the warmth. Like when God kisses your cheek, when God literally puts their hand on your shoulder, it is so felt. It's as if you're feeling a family member from the other side speak to you, but when it's God, it's like all of them speak to you at once. It's like everything that's ever loved you, ever known you energetically, ever thought about you, ever knew you were going to exist, which is all your angels, all your ancestors, and God. It's like all that touches you at once. And I really, really feel like this energy is grounding into your reality. This is one of the most beautiful messages, y'all, that I've dropped in probably 2 weeks. And I love all of my messages that I drop here. And I love every soul that they're for and who they find. These messages will find people who are not ready for them too. And that's okay. Some people are like, nope, I don't fuck with that shit. And that's totally okay. You know what I'm saying? Because my goal is to give the message out anyway, as the messenger I'm supposed to be. Give the message out, just honor that, and then let it find who it finds. You know what I'm saying? So, whoever you are and you're resonating with this, I mean, God is, I'm seeing this vision of God just like touching, like literally a finger, like this just divine, beautiful, mystical finger, basically touching your forehead, kind of awakening you to everything. This is really, really dope. Like I said, if you want to dive deeper and book a one-on-one or even book a call where we just talk with no cards, I can do it both ways with the tarot cards or where we just talk. You know what I'm saying? So all the information will be there for that. I'm going to end the reading here. But like I said, the invitation's there for anybody who wants to dive deeper. Thank y'all for all of your donations. Everything, like I said, is going to be going towards my birthday season, which is coming up. My birthday's in January, but we know Capricorn season just blows by. Boom. Okay, well, for most of us, some people think Capricorn season takes forever, and it can. Time goes slow during Capricorn season as well. But it can also speed up if you're enjoying, because time is also based off of perception. So if you are loving, are like flowing for you, that day will go by really fast. But if you're like, oh my God, I'm dreading this, I really, really want this to end, it's funny because it's like when we get in that energy, we lower ourselves mentally. So that whole day goes by slower because we're like counting the minutes and the seconds, right? So it's funny how perception and how we feel also bends to how time is felt as well. So it's really interesting. This whole reality is very interesting. And I'm glad that I am here to be of help to anybody who needs, a big sis, big bro, whatever you see me as. I embody many energies. Okay. I'm two spirit. So in indigenous culture, when you're two spirit, you carry literally the spirit of feminine and masculine in one body and can embody it as a unity naturally. So I'm here to help you, whoever you are, whether you're masculine, whether you're feminine, maybe you're two spirit as well, whatever it is. Okay. There's always going to be loving here on this channel for you. You're so appreciated and you're so loved. And I hope that you know that. And even if I'm the only person telling you, I will make sure to remind myself occasionally and at least very often to let you know you are so loved. All right. You got the rose's kiss here. You literally have God blessing you. So, literally, roses, ladybugs, owls could be very symbolic. The color yellow, symbolic. Sagittarius, Leo, and Scorpio could be very symbolic as well. I've been thinking of Scorpio and Leo a lot lately. Maybe I'll do some posts for them on my Threads account, which is where I get to type more. I love y'all so much. All the ways to support me and my channel and my private Patreon to become a member is going to be down below. I think while I was live, the reading that I did for them that's going to be posted right after this it uploaded. So expect a brand new Patreon reading, kind of with this information with some new moon messages as well to be dropping. It's 111 p.m. on the dot, man, Mountain Standard Time as I'm ending this. So 111 on the clock, 12:12 as well as I'm seeing my camera. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Brand new beginnings, y'all. I could feel it. Can you?